My name is the Reverend Hugh Ellis. I'm the team rector at the moment of the Wickham Team Benefice, which comprises 6 parishes and 7 churches, all Church of England. I haven't always been a priest. When I was very young, I wanted to be a fast jet pilot. So I ended up being a navigator rather than a pilot. And I have to say it was a very good and very demanding job. I loved the RAF life. And on the 12th of February 1982, the Greek tanker called the Victory was in trouble halfway across the Atlantic. We were a bit shocked by what we saw. The front 2/3 were not there at all. It had twisted off and sunk. So a couple of us were Christians on board and we decided to pray for them. The answer to prayer was not quite what we had anticipated. And then somebody behind me saw some smoke and said, "Hey Nav, you're on fire." We put out what we call a squawk. There were some Dutch frigates operating 100 miles south of the incident, and they had picked up our radar squawk as we flew over the top of them en route to the Azores. And as we descended to come down to land in the Azores, they thought we had gone in. So they looked up in their documents, large as Air Force Base, and called them and said, "Hey, we've got this emergency squawk." And they said, "It's all right, he's fine, he's landed. Can you help?" And when they were within range, they'd sent off 2 Lynx helicopters, which rescued 15 of the 16 remaining people. The rescue mission, of course, was life-threatening, and we had always entrusted our lives into God. I believed in that sort of divine protection when needed. Having been here for over 5 years now, I realise that all of that experience all seems to have come together. I must admit, this has been the most fulfilling time in the whole of my life. I feel fitted to the work here, which is very broad. It's civic, it's engaging the community, and I still fly at least once a month, and I fly with an ex-RAF person, an RAF navigator regularly. I must admit, looking back, I have a sense that the risk of following God's call has been more than fulfilled. And I have to say, I would encourage anybody to consider, if you're being drawn to any sort of vocation, don't hesitate, whatever the risk.